He married my sister, now we're living together. We're roommates in law.
Tim Smith.
Roommates in law. Tommy Schneeman. We are not roommates.
Not brothers-in-law.
But at least 6 people have told us we're good friends.
Sources have confirmed. Couple of decent pals looking at each other right on the computer right now.
Couple
into those big
friends.
Blue eyes you got there, Tom. What do they call those? The big baby blues?
Baby blues, I think. Yeah. Oh wait,
Is that what they call them?
I gotta check.
You get to stare into my shit brown eyes.
Wait, I gotta check.
What are you checking?
Just making sure we're recording this right. All right,
we're off to a hot start on the Roommates in Law podcast.
Oh,
fun
boy.
time.
How you doing? How's New York, Timmy?
I'm in Bleecker Street Studios, living the dream. How you doing over there? Which street are you on? We need a name for your studio.
I'm on Havenhurst.
Can you make up a better name than that?
Santa Monica Boulevard.
We're in Santa Monica Boulevard Studios.
I'm a block off of it. It's kind of
Havenhurst.
Havenhurst. Yeah.
Haven't heard a name that bad.
Can you finish that, please? Can you say it again?
We're off to a hot start here. Tom with the biggest gin and tonic of all time.
Yeah.
There we go.
The camera's making it look bigger.
Camera adds 10 ounces. Yeah. 2 for 2 for Tim Smith. Hey, Tom, what do you think about this? I was thinking about this today because there's a comedy acquaintance that I go that also goes to my gym. We're back to Jim Smith.
Jim Smith has really taken over this podcast, by the way.
I mean, it's GYM, by the way.
It's kind of your whole thing right now.
It's all I got. I'm not doing comedy.
That's true.
Well, I'm wondering. I don't know how to do this thing. So there's like an acquaintance. I'm wondering about gym etiquette, Thomas.
Okay.
Or is it an acquaintance? We know each other's each other's there. Do we say hello? Like
how close of an acquaintance? Have you ever hung out?
I mean, hang out, no. But like we've done shows together. We know who each other are.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's just it's like a hey, what's up? And then you keep it moving.
Yeah. It's not, you're not catching up unless you're like friends. Like if you saw each other on the street, would you stop and talk for a while?
No, but I wouldn't do that with most anybody.
You wouldn't do that with me.
I mean, that's brutal. Hey, what are you doing?
Okay.
I think it's like a head
nod. It's a head nod.
Like,
it's
like
maybe not even take the headphones out.
Just an acknowledgement of existence, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, I can do that. I just don't know what I'm like. This is awkward. I know you see me, and I see you.
Yeah. Who is it?
Like, I'm not gonna say that. You have to join the Patreon for that kind of juice, Tom.
Yeah, dude. We would never reveal who was working out. What a crime that would be.
But I mean, that's what it is, right? You give the old hello.
Yeah.
Not like what are you doing later?
Yeah. What's up? What are you working in? Yeah. No chance.
Oh, what do you? And then they be like, oh, buys and tries, and you're like, oh, nice. I'm doing like back and legs.
Nice. I'm just kind of.
Now you're standing there.
Anyways,
fucking just blasted my triceps, dude.
You seen the weight room anywhere?
You know where the weight room is?
I'll check it out.
Just you're in the back rooms. You're in the background somewhere. Like scram, Tim. Don't give him the weight room thing.
No, don't give him the weight room thing. You're already in the weight room, Tim. No,
like you know where the swimming pool is?
Yeah. Check it out.
He just jumps naked into a pool. Okay, that's I think because that's kind of what I decided. I'm just like, God, it's like not that big of a gym, so it's and
you've seen him more than once.
Yeah,
you gotta say what's up, but that's it.
Oh,
then
right.
You keep it moving.
But I mean, there is the thing of the gym where I'm like, I don't want to talk to anybody.
Well, you're not talking. You're saying, hey.
I got Drizzy and 21 Savage absolutely speaking my language in the headphones.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say hello.
You're starting every workout with Jimmy Cooks.
You better believe it.
Yeah, it's pretty hot.
It's called Timmy Cooks at this point.
There we go. No, it's
3
Jimmy.
for 3.
It's Jimmy, but it's spelled GYMMY.
There we go. Tom's on the board.
Yes, now we're cooking. Oh, I'm down 3-1, I think.
Oh, what's happening over there in California way, Tom?
You know, I'm not. I've been here for a week now today, and I'm not passed at any of the major comedy clubs yet, and that has been kind of weirding me out.
Well, that is cause for alarm.
I'm like, okay, when is my turn?
Well, it's one of those things
That
where you just
thing.
kind of keep refreshing your email.
Yeah, I say I haven't sent any of them emails, but I assume they heard that I was
They
in
kind
town.
of they know you're in town. They're like,
They
oh shit,
heard.
he's on Haverstram Road. Holy shit!
Word gets around, dude. They're like, damn, did he sit through the whole open mic at the Improv last week? Oh shit, we got to get this guy a headlining date.
Hold the phone. Did my man pay for a comedy ticket and a 2-drink minimum?
Ah, man, I did that on Thursday, dude. I went to the Improv, bought a ticket to the show.
Tom, this is very unlike business Tom. What was the move there?
I really just want to get the lay of the land at all the major clubs, and it's
All right.
and
Was it like
it's
a
kind of
lineup
like-
that you were looking forward to, or
the lineup was kind of nuts. It was
Okay.
it was Andrew Santino, Whitney Cummings, Eliza Schlesinger, Sebastian Maniscalco, and one other very famous person.
well, somebody's about to get their
Clearly
feelings hurt.
Not memorable. Yeah. When they listen to
Yeah.
this, it was yeah. I mean, it was like, there's like a brief moment of anonymity where I don't even know most of the local comics here. So
Right.
like, I wasn't like embarrassed to be seen in the audience.
Like, yeah, where were you? Please don't tell me you were like up front. God, I wish they'd have tried
No,
to crowd
dude,
work you.
They tried to seat me up front because I was by myself. I went alone, by the way, and also my mental health is fine. Everyone, I just want to put that out there.
I would argue going alone to a place is a sign of strong mental health.
Yes, I agree.
I think that
one of my
argument could
friends
be
was
made.
like, "You're going alone," and I was like, "Yeah, I just kind of want to go check it out, get the lay of the land."
Not mad at that, Tom. Not mad at that.
Yeah,
I think I read a meme of something. It was like, if you can't sit alone in a diner, you're a pussy or something like that.
It sounds like a meme that would definitely go viral. Did you write that at Diner Grill at 3 a.m?
I carved it into the table. They're like, please stop,
And
dude.
you're like, I'm making a meme.
You don't even know how mentally strong I am.
Please leave, Tim. You moved out of Chicago. How are you back here?
God, I do miss that place.
Yeah,
I miss it. I
Grill,
miss the
shout out.
diner. Shout out Diner Grill. Shout out
But
to the
yeah, I went to this show alone last week. I bought a ticket and 2 drinks. So
Here's
I was in the hole about $700.
yeah,
night.
yeah, that hurts. That hurts.
What was the
Here's a
question
cue.
again, Joe?
Here's a cue, Tom. Were you laughing?
Yeah, at some stuff.
Or are you too close to it? But are you laughing?
I mean, yeah, but you laugh. It's the same way. Like it truly was weird. This is like the first time I've been in the crowd for a show that like I didn't know anyone on the lineup.
That's what I'm saying. Like, were you
I
full
was laughing
audience
at some
mode, or
stuff.
were you in
Like,
the back like, interesting premise?
I mean, Sebastian is like such a fucking weird character.
Goof,
It's hard
yeah.
not to laugh at him. I mean, he was really bombing at one point with some bit, and then you see him go back and it just going, oh, what the hell? So I gotta
Why isn't anybody laughing?
buy a fucking straw now. Like, it's like,
Avocados, $37.
it's $37. What the hell?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? So it's like it's fun to see him go back into it, and like I was laughing at that stuff. And then,
Yeah.
But dude, here's a weird thing that I'm noticing in LA with the bigger comics at like the 2 shows that I've been to. They everyone's like trying to do all of the hot button topics in like the worst way.
Ooh.
Literally all of them talked about trans people. None of them
Ugh.
were trans, shockingly.
Yeah.
And it was just
What was the hottest take? Are they doing hot take comedy, or are they breaking it down of like society's crazy, or what's going on here?
it was more of like a lot of like why do we have to like why does it have to be such a debate, like just live your life and like I don't care what you do, but it's like clearly you have a problem with that.
Also, what an amazing bit.
yeah it's
what
a really
what a killer joke.
really great bit. Also, all of the like literally I think those 4 people that I mentioned, I think they all had a bit about trans people, and they all started it with like I have a couple very close trans friends, and they do this, and then it's like something that I'm like, there's no way. There's no
Which
way.
is a lie.
Yeah, they don't believe that. Yeah,
They just
these
have
people
to
are
say
fake,
that.
Actually, you're making up
Yeah,
these
yeah.
people.
Yeah. Sebastian. Yeah, Sebastian's just rolling around with a ton of trans friends.
Yeah. No,
This
he might not have
hardcore
done it.
Italian from Chicago.
Yeah. Well, he had a bit about. Well, I don't want to like air everyone's shit, but yeah, it was.
Well, he
like,
said it into a microphone.
The best.
Stage.
Yeah, true. The best, like chunk was Santino just like destroying with crowd work. It was funny. Like Whitney was up before him, and she made fun of this group for looking like they like Joe Rogan or whatever. And then she was making fun of this guy for being fat. And Santino gets
whoa, that's allowed?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
I'm moving to LA, baby. What the hell?
Yeah. Well, you have to be a mega millionaire and super famous person first.
Oh, come on. I've been calling out fat people since day one. It's been bombing.
Yeah. It was kind of hitting. And then he gets up there and he's like, "Oh, it was really weird how much she attacked you." And that's kind of getting laughs, whatever. And he's like, "Cause she's just like attacking you for being like a bigger than usual man. Like you're definitely like bigger than everyone in here." But like and he's just really subtly just being like, because I don't get it, like why she was being so mean to just like the largest person in here.
Because you are like one of the biggest people I've ever seen in my life.
It was pretty funny. I was like,
I noticed you right when you walked in.
So I'm laughing at that stuff.
Yeah, that's fun. That's fun.
Yeah, but
also Santino, he just has like a funny like.
Yeah, that's true. He's one of my closest friends now.
Tom, you don't have a relationship with him like I have with Joe List. You know that.
That's true. Shout out Joe List. Go check out his special one more time.
Check out his special. Check out his new movie, 4th of July, out in theaters weeks ago. It came out a long time ago. I think it's doing well. Go give it a. I don't know. Go give it a watch.
Yeah, I think. What do we get? We get 10% of overall earnings from the movie.
That's actually, we signed an NDA for that, Tom. So we're gonna have to go ahead and edit that part out.
Sorry, WME, if you're listening. Sorry.
You out of your fucking mind, Tom?
Sorry to our reps over at WME and CAA. We're actually with both of them. We're with the two.
They don't know it.
They don't know. I've changed.
I mailed them some correspondence.
I have since created an email account it's called Tommy's Agent UTA at gmail.com. And I give that out to people. I say, this is my team at United Talent Agency.
You just get drunk and respond as Tommy. Fuck.
Shit.
Tom, where are we at on you got a zero of the week? You got a hero of the week? What have we got over there?
I have a zero of the week that I'm going to be angry about, but I just told my little improv story. So you hit me with one first.
So me and the young sweet man Jeffrey Asmus.
Don't give other people the nickname young man.
That's why I didn't say man. I said the young sweet.
I don't call it. You said the young sweet man.
Did I?
You threw sweet in the middle, but it was the young man. I don't call anyone else my oldest friend.
I don't call anyone else an old piece of shit.
I'd like you to have the same respect for me, dude.
So we're in this place. What's it called? The Brooklyn something or another. It's, it's whatever. It's like a mixture of like a bar and a coffee shop. And it's
is this Old Man Hustle?
No. It's like a bar, coffee, shoppy, hip, whatever. But it has like a pool table, and it's like a place where like, hipsters and like cool 20-somethings go. But we're, so we're in the back just kind of chopping it up. We're pretty close to this pool table. And this kid comes in with this girl, and I thought they were like flirting, doing whatever. I'm like, okay, here we go. So I like to watch that shit. I can people watch on that all day long, Tom.
Yeah.
So he he's like, so like, you want to like play a game of pool? And she's like, yeah, sure. Like, that'd be fun. And I'm like, oh, nice. Because the pool table was right by us. This dude racks up the balls and then proceeds to destroy this woman in the pool.
Yes.
He did everything but pull out his own pool stick.
Oh my God.
He just destroys this woman. He finally misses a ball and he's like not taking it. He's not having fun. He missed it and he was like, fuck.
Did he almost run the table?
Oh yeah. Like he was fully planning on it too. Like he was
a loser.
He was pissed when he missed. And he's like, it's your shot. he's like mad at her. And she's like, okay. And like she was doing it. She thought it was like a play date thing. So she sucks. She has no idea. She's like kind of, and just kind of like barely hits the ball. You know, to just when you hit the pool ball and you suck and it like kind of goes the complete.
Like you hit it on
to
the
right.
side. Yeah. And oh god, that's devastating.
And he says, I forget what it was. I tried to write it down, but I was like kind of but he was like, that's not enough. Or it was like something like
that's not gonna do it.
Yeah. It was that. He was like, that's not gonna get it done. And she was like, all right. And then he just hits every ball in, and he's like, that's game. And then he looked at her like, you want to run it again? He was like, you want to play? She was like, no, I'm good. And he's like,
back up. He walked up to her.
No. They came in together.
Oh, they were on a date.
Yes.
Oh my god.
So, which makes me
wait till
think
she sees. That's his date move.
That's what I'm saying. I think he took her there because he knew they had the pool table.
Yes.
And he could absolutely humiliate her in public, I guess, was the move.
He was like, well, once I take her money and pool, she'll definitely want to sleep with me.
It was an amazing thing to see, Tom. And it wasn't like he was being coy about it. He wasn't like, oh, man, I guess I'm getting lucky today. He was like, yeah, you like that shit? There's more where that came from. Check this out.
Yes.
No, fuck yeah. But it was so weird because he was like not like a macho dude. He was like a nerdy kind of.
I'm not picturing like the coolest guy in the world because he was clearly he's a weirdo.
He's this very strange bird. I just love the idea of like he thought she was going to be like, this is awesome.
Wow, this is very cool. I get to watch really above average pool player beat the shit out of me. Oh god, he calls it billiards.
You want to? What he says is shit like you want to knock a couple of balls around or like trying to keep it casual.
Yeah, should I rack them?
You want to rack or I'll rack? She's like, I don't know what any of those words are, and he's like, cool, because I'm about to embarrass the shit out of you in this bar.
He turns around at you guys. He's like, watch this.
He's like, you guys looking at this?
She's gonna have no idea what to do.
Me and Jeff were just kind of sitting there like in awe of this man. Like just the move, just the I don't know. It's like when if you're like shooting around with a girl. Remember when you like used to shoot around with a girl that you were like trying to flirt with a little bit?
I guess.
You never did that, but you like don't like go balls to the wall like
oh yeah. Like
arm checking her and like boxing out and like getting that rebounds real hard.
She makes one shot. You're like check up.
Check. Let's check go. Ball. You're like, no. Travel.
No.
Travel. Doesn't count.
You walked. You moved your pivot foot. I saw it.
It's basically Dumb and Dumber when she like throws the little snowball at him and he just hums it at her face.
Yes.
So, I mean, this guy, I almost said it to his face. I was like, dude, appreciate you. You're absolutely my zero of the week.
You're not going to know what this means, but you're the zero of the week. That's why we need ribbons that we can hand out to people.
And it says roommates-in-law on it. That's actually a great idea for like guerrilla marketing.
Yeah, you just hand it to someone. It just says zero of the week, and on the back it says roommates-in-law. No social media tags, so they have to kind of look it up.
They have to look it up.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be like, what are these roommates up to?
Yeah. And then hero of the week. And so it says hero of the week on the ribbon, and then on the back it says redeemable for one blowjob from Jeff Asmus.
From Jeff, I was about to say who's because like you're essentially because like I'm only going to be able to give it to people in New York. You're only going to so it's not like you get a blowjob from Tom. I'm essentially like, hey, I'm gonna blow you at some point in the future.
Congrats,
I think.
I hope Lizzie's cool with this.
You want like a really amateur blowjob from a slightly older man?
It's not slightly. There it is. Wait, will you move your mic over so you just stop having to lean in? It's stressing me out.
Oh God, Tom,
you keep leaning in off to the side and it's gonna look shitty on YouTube.
Okay. All right. How we doing?
We gotta shout out our YouTube people. They love it.
How we doing now? Tom?
That's good, Tim. Thanks. Oh, nope. Just
fell over.
What is it on right now?
Little stand.
Oh, there you go.
Little mic stand, Tom.
Yeah.
We got a real professional setup here over at Bleecker Street Studios. I don't know what y'all are doing over at Haberdashery Avenue, but we got it cooking over here at Bleecker Street.
Hey Tim, can I pitch? Oh wait, should I would you like my zero of the week, or can I pitch you a bit?
Let's go bit.
Okay. So I was talking about pedophilia the other night with a couple of comedian friends.
As one does. Sure.
I don't know. I really don't know how it came up. I can't remember. But we were talking about how like deep rooted pedophilia is in like ancient civilizations like Greece and Rome and shit. Like all of the smartest men, like Socrates was
banging kids.
Oh, he was plowing. He was clapping
just like left and right.
12-year-old cheeks. Yeah.
Yeah. Just Uber eating kids' assholes.
Gross. But he was like, and a lot of times how it would happen is like it was like sometimes it was like a marriage thing, but that was usually between classes. But usually
wasn't it like a you're my, what do you call it, like
mentor.
Protege?
Yes. Oftentimes that's what it would be, because all these smart guys, they had all the knowledge, Socrates and the other ones that I can't remember.
Oh, you want to learn something? How bad do you want it?
Exactly. That's how it was set up. You basically come up and you'd be like, hey, what's an isosceles triangle? And he's like, I'm about to show you. And then,
I'm about to something that asshole. I don't know. That riff was right there. I'm about to, I don't know. I'm about to
asshole. I don't know.
Sauce on that asshole.
And Uber Eats it.
I don't know. I'm starving.
Oh man, I'm sorry about this bit that I'm pitching right now. I think it's but the bit I think is like the angle to take is like that's like if every time you Googled something, someone just knocked on your door and was like, well, I hope you lubed up.
God damn it. Hi, I'm here. I'm a Google representative, and you're like, yeah.
And it's not like a hot dude from Google. It's like an 80-year-old man who looks like Socrates.
Yeah, and you're also like, God, did I really need to know who did this cinematography on Eyes Wide Shut? Why did I do that?
I'm like, who played the second mom in what was that TV show? And they swapped out the moms.
They swapped out the moms. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, there we go. Yes.
Yeah, who was the second Aunt Viv? You're just getting plowed by an 80-year-old man. You're like, this was not worth it.
I'm like, honestly though, I wouldn't have been able to go to sleep without knowing. So
can you hurry this up? I mean, God, Aunt Viv trivia. That's what I'm doing with my asshole.
You have to like be really careful what you Google. You're like, I already Googled the whole cast of Community last week, so I can't do anything more for like a week.
There's like tiers of knowledge. Like it's like Aunt Viv knowledge is like hand job level stuff.
Yeah.
Some of the deeper, more like thoughtful. I mean, I guess if you're going to a philosophy guy, you're kind of wondering what the meaning of life is. I would bet when they're getting plowed in the ass, they're also like, what is the meaning of life? Because right now it's pretty dark.
Right now I'm questioning whether or not I want to be here.
Yeah, that's a fun bit.
All right, there's something there. I don't know.
I mean, you're going to have to like try to say fucked in the ass as little as humanly possible.
Yeah, that's the hard thing is like I the whole reason I wrote it down as a bit is we were hanging with a big group of comedians. And like some of them were like, it was one of those hangs where I was like, I know some of you are kind of people, like you're kind of in the scene,
You're on the come up.
This guy's at the store, I know, and like so there's a couple. I'm low down on the totem pole here in this group, so you're extra careful. I'm like I'm choosing my spots. I'm not really throwing a bunch in. And I just had a great time. Somebody said something about it, like how like that was how kids got knowledge. And I was like, man, can you imagine if every time you Googled and it was like huge pop instantly? And I was like, that's gotta be a pop. Bit. That's gotta be a bit.
Absolutely. Yeah, you gotta do it. You just can't like mention like the
butt fucking asshole
rib. That could really rub people the wrong way.
Yeah, well, rub those kids the wrong way. So.
There it is. Boy, that's just a little softball tossed over to old Tom. Wanted to see if he'd swing at it.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, I saw that coming a mile away. I started swinging during the windup. Yeah, but all right.
That's a fun bit.
Can I throw my zero at the week at you? I'm gonna be.
Absolutely.
I've maybe never been so upset at a zero of the week.
Oh, Let's go.
My zero
is this,
of the week.
Is this your biggest zero yet?
Yeah, for sure. My zero of the week. I'm talking directly to camera here.
I know.
I'm
kind of nervous.
My zero of the week is the United States Postal Service. I am going to fuck your shit up, USPS.
Okay, this is turning into like terrorism, but all right, sick.
No, I'm going to light
domestic terrorism, terrorist Tom Schnee.
Dude, did I show you the pictures of how my boxes arrived in California?
Yeah. It looked like Ace Ventura delivered them.
Yeah, dude, it's like someone is fucking with me. Like, it's not that they got tossed around a little bit. These boxes are torn to shreds.
Ripped to shreds.
I'll put the pictures up for those of you on YouTube. I'll put the pictures over this, but it's comical. I mean, like the first picture of and these are roommates. These are my new roommates who I've never met because I'm not there yet. I'm not there till September, but they said I could ship stuff there and they'll store it. So I've never met these two roommates, and they texted me like, "Hey man, how old were the boxes that you shipped?" And I was like, "What? Those were brand new." And then I get two pictures, and the first one is like two just complete. It looks like the guy who was in the crowd, the world's fattest man, had sat on top of the two.
Yeah.
And those ones were just crushed, which I was like, that sucks. And then the second picture, the box. Half of the side of the box is ripped off and missing. I mean, where does that happen?
Well, okay. So is all your shit in the boxes?
I don't know. I haven't gone over there yet.
I kind of love the idea that that's where you decided to cut corners on your moving costs, where you're like, I'm moving to LA, yeah. But do you have any 40-year-old boxes I could use to ship?
Dude, so then I like email them and I send them the pictures. I'm like, yo, what happened? And I'm like being pretty patient. I'm like, I get it, whatever. Like, I know you're the customer service rep. You didn't do this, but like, can you acknowledge that this is crazy? And she's like this woman I'm corresponding with, she's like, oh yeah, like if you didn't buy the insurance, then like we can't really do anything. And I was like, this is just acceptable.
Yeah, if you didn't buy the insurance, we're legally allowed to throw it off a bridge 3 or 4 times.
It's actually really fun.
It's kind of sick. We find these really high ones and we just chunk it right off of there. We do go down and get it promptly, but we give it a nice heave ho off of that bridge.
Well, we can never, when Daryl's on the delivery route, we never know what he's gonna do. He's
a wild card, that guy.
He has a couple ferrets in the back too that they really, because that's what it looks like. It looks like there was an animal that got into the box.
I love that she's like, but was she like, yeah, it's a little fucked up, but like you didn't have the insurance, so
she just said, like, I'm sorry, dude. And then she goes, those boxes aren't designed to handle the weight that you shipped. And I said, do you know how much the package weighed? And she said, no, but it would have gotten weighed when you shipped it. So I'm like, so now you're just making shit up.
Now you're just saying words to me. Yeah. None of this makes sense.
This is us emailing. I'm like ferociously emailing her back. To be fair, she was responding like immediately, but it ruined my whole day today. I was like, because I love it when
somebody just tells a lie that is so easy to check. Sorry, dude, those were too heavy. Do you know how much they weighed? No idea, but it looks pretty. Also, she
heavy.
could have, if she'd have said they were each 24 pounds and those boxes are made for 22 pounds, you would have been like, oh, fuck.
I would have been like, shit, it was probably around there. Yeah.
She could have just said anything.
But by that logic, this is why USPS, you're going fucking down, all right? The roommates law.
We're coming for you, USPS.
The roommates are coming, dude. I'm going UPS. I'm going private every time now. The government is so fucked. I hate everything.
The USPS is wildly underfunded, Tom.
Yeah, well, maybe
maybe I can kind of see why now.
Yeah,
they're absolutely playing hacky sack with your packages.
I don't want one more dollar going in there. I actually saw it's so funny. David Drake had a great bit about this week of like when you go to mail something, like it is kind of amazing that it gets there at all, because like the employees in a USPS are some of the meanest people I've ever met.
I mean, you feel, I kind of understand it though. Can you imagine the amount of phone calls that they get of people that are just pissed, and like this person doesn't know where their package is, and they get people like you calling all day long mad that their belongings were treated like absolute shit all day long.
Well, I emailed angrily, like the white woman that I am.
I was about to say, Tom loves a nice, strongly worded email.
Oh, I can really body someone in an email, but she's just throwing lies right back at me. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to combat this.
I respect it.
Can I go to a high? What do I sue them?
I respect it. I love someone just lying right to your face. I'm like, what are you gonna do about it?
And she was like, if you can claim property damage, or if you can prove property damage, then it's a different thing. I was like, prove it.
Like, take a look at the photos.
The box was my property.
Yeah, that doesn't fucking matter. What was in the boxes? Just curiously.
All clothes. So it's like I think they're fine. I think everything in the boxes are fine. But it's like,
I mean, if they fucked up your show jackets, we're storming the Capitol again.
I mean, that's a different. Yeah, Pelosi.
Like, I will go back. I got away with it on January 6th, but I'll go back.
Yeah, I stormed. The thing is, though, I kind of missed the memo on January 6th. I went to the USPS headquarters. I thought that's what we were doing.
I showed up January 8th, and I was like, whoa, what the fuck?
Where's all these? I brought all
Where
these.
all my boys at?
I made all these signs out of flat rate shipping boxes. I thought it was pretty creative. I was so angry. I'm so upset with the email. I just love. Well, those boxes weigh too much. Do you know how much they weigh? No.
No, I don't. I'm not even going to begin to guess. See, I got a flip side of this for you, Tom, because that's somebody that doesn't give a shit about their job and it hurts you. I got somebody that doesn't give a shit about their job and it helps. It was amazing.
Oh, who?
This is my hero of the week.
Oh, let's go.
So Lizzie and I were going to fly home this past weekend to go see some family, blah, 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 blah. Some things came up, blah, 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 blah. We didn't end up going. So we got the tickies and it said, we can cancel them, get refunded within 24 hours. But it had to be for a flight that was a week out. And ours was only 2 days out. So we don't qualify for the refund. So we're just out on these tickets. Just kind of have to eat it. And we didn't love that. So the plan was
we were like an ancient Greek children's butthole.
There we go. That's disgusting to describe it as eating.
And ancient too.
An ancient butthole just in eating a dick for knowledge is so off-putting.
Anyways, sorry.
So we're just 100% in the wrong.
Yeah.
But like we figured we'd call and do the thing of like, this is this is preposterous. I demand
Yeah, kick some dirt around.
Maybe we'll get like a credit or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So I'm chatting with the specialist over whatever, and I was like, hey, like we had to cancel, like we're not going on not going on the trip anymore. And he goes, yeah, you want us to refund it? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, it's done. He goes, yeah, you're refunded. Anything else I can do for you? I was like, yeah, my fiance's ticket also. He goes, what's her name? Gave it to him. Yeah, it's refunded.
What? Who is this absolute hero?
I mean, didn't give a shit. Didn't ask any questions. Just, I mean, instantly. It was a 4-minute interaction.
Was this over the phone?
This had to have been this guy's like last day. Over the phone.
Incredible. Wait, did you get a name on this guy? On this hero?
I mean, it's some like, hey, this is Darnell or whatever his name was. I don't know. We're gonna say Darnell. Shout out Darnell.
Shout out Darnell. Southwest. No, what airline?
I think it was United.
Oh wow, a rare hero.
A rare win. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It had to have been his last day. I've never seen someone care less. And just instantly, yeah, you're fine.
Incredible. Or he was like a manager and he was like subbing in for a shift or something and he had
and he's like, I'm not dealing with this.
I do hope that it was just his last day and he's like, I'm offering refunds. If someone calls about changing their flight, I'm going to say, would you like me to also pay for that?
How about what's your address? I'm going to send you $400 cash for no reason. It was incredible. Just the tone in his voice is just anything else. Yeah. My fiance, what's her name? Elizabeth Evans. It's refunded.
Incredible.
It was the best. Listen, I went and got a bottle of sake and just had a great night after that.
Yeah, because at that point you feel like you made money.
Well, it was free. I mean, it was money that in our minds was just burned. It's gone.
It was a sunk cost. Yeah.
Yeah. It was out of here.
I was an accounting major in college. I don't know if you knew that.
Sunk cost.
Yeah, so I
Dude, you actually did me a big favor because I was going to have to Google that, and my asshole and/or mouth could not handle
it. Just a knock at the door mid podcast. Tom, I'll be right back.
I knew I shouldn't have Googled sunk cost.
It's Socrates. He's at the door.
All right, Socrates, come on in, dude.
Like, how do they have so many of these guys working for them?
Yeah, I'm like, what tier was that knowledge? He was like, that's asshole tier. Sorry.
Sunk cost, yeah, that's college education type stuff.
Yeah, that's college. So go ahead, take those trousers off, you son of a bitch.
I wonder if that's what tuition was back then.
You're like, oh damn, would you? You got into I don't know such and such of Greece. And like, how'd you get in? How'd you get in there? It's like, oh man, that guy used my body like a fucking bowling ball.
I'm like, oh damn, that sucks. My dad actually took it for me. So.
I'm a legacy asshole raper.
My dad took it pretty bad back in the 50s. So they just they wrote off a couple generations. This is such a fucked up bit, but I think it's really funny.
Your dad's just a shell of a man.
Yeah, and he's like, you better fucking use your education.
Yeah, dude, like going to college was worse than going to Nam. People just come back shell shocked.
Yeah, I'm like, my dad only had to refinance our home to pay for my college.
This one's going to be a tough bit to work out, but I think it's fun.
It is. There's something really funny about it. It's just, it's going to be a hard one for me to get away with.
Right. Also, it's just going to be tough to like, let me flesh this one out.
What? Flesh it out?
There we go. You need to just like go back through this pod and just get all the amazing riffs that we've had here.
Yeah, I'm going to write them all, and then I'm going to tell them all without any context.
No context whatsoever. Your next note is just like college tuition asshole raping.
My dad.
Is that anything?
Pretty bad.
Everybody's like, this is dark. What happened here?
Looking up at the crowd. Yeah.
Just going from your phone. Is that anything, guys? No?
Nah. All right.
Shit. I don't know. How about tears of rape? Tears of knowledge rape? Is that anything? Like, all right, Tom, let's go and wrap this up. Because you know Socrates wasn't.
Oh, there we go. No,
come on.
It wasn't around yet.
No, it's true. I don't know. Maybe I think that's 3 for 4. That counts as a miss.
That was pretty good. It was. I kind of was laughing through it. I kind of stepped on it.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine, Tom.
Oh man.
What else? I told you my we got a new roommate. My brother, big fan of the pod now.
This is Dan.
That's my dad.
Oh yeah, sorry.
This is Steve.
Steve, yeah, Steve O. What's up, buddy?
Steven with a PH.
Oh,
fan of the pod.
Stephen.
No, bitch.
Steph Curry Smith over here.
Chef Curry with the shot, boy. He took exception to our Mountain Dew riff. He's a lifelong Code Red drinker, and he was none too pleased.
Steve, you got to try Mountain Dew hard seltzer and report back because I'm gonna steer clear. My body has been through enough. I googled a ton of shit last week, but I can't do Mountain Dew Code Red. I mean, I can't do Mountain Dew hard seltzer. So, Steve, please fall on that sword for us.
Wait. I can't remember if that was a part of the riff or not. Is Mountain Dew hard seltzer a real thing?
Yes, dude. Yes. They're coming out with a hard seltzer. A shot.
It's essentially Four Loko.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the ingredients are. I don't know if they're doing caffeinated or what, but it's just called Mountain Dew Hard.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's the best. Well, we don't have to rehash that.
Yeah, we really did it, but we had a couple good slogans. Before you don't do. That's it.
That I swear to God, if they start using that, I'm going to be pissed. We have it time stamped on here, though. We've been stolen. We've been robbed before, Tom. Yeah, I don't know if you remember.
First SNL and then fucking Mountain Dew. I mean, who's coming for us next? Bezos? Keep your mitts off my fucking child molesting bit, okay?
everybody's like, is that Jeff Bezos at an open mic?
Bezos is just all of a sudden going on a huge anti-USPS rant, and he shows my pictures.
Oh, let's see. What else do I have in the notes here, Tom?
Dude, I got a thing that I noticed, particularly out here, but on my road trip. So I know plenty of people have bitched about the straws and everything like that, the paper straws, whatever, they suck. Yeah, we get it. I've noticed like a lot of people just have like brown straws now, and I think it's like
it's like their own straw.
No. Like coffee shops will have like these brown, but they're definitely back to plastic. But like they just
look like cardboard.
I swear to God, they're like. I think if we make them brown, they'll think they're like organic or something. Or
well, I think at this point, I'm pretty sure everyone's on board that like paper straws absolutely suck.
That was a big old miss by humanity.
I mean, they're the worst. They feel terrible on your lips.
Well, you get 2 good sucks out of them, and then
it's
limp.
done.
It's like me on a Saturday.
Hey, I was gonna say, come on.
But it's just
disgusting.
And you're literally doing
yeah, God, tastes so fucking bad. Also, your lips get like stuck to it in a weird way where you have to like peel your lip off of it. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. There's this little coffee shop near us that like does the paper straws, and I just threw the drink right back into the woman's face when she put a paper straw in it. I said, absolutely not.
He said, "This is how it feels." I'm not mad at you personally. I'm mad at you as an organization.
You're just the vessel that my anger is going through.
You're right now the customer service representative.
She's just sopping wet with an iced latte. And I'm like, now remake it and give me a plastic straw.
Can I have one more with a plastic straw, please?
They're like, oh, no, you're being escorted out by the police now. You don't get another one.
Dude, you know what I did the other day? Because all the coffee shops out here, they all do shitty straws. Although a few of them are doing these brown straws, which I love. So I was at one the other day that had them just like out, and I grabbed like 50 of them.
Does the barista just kind of wink at you when they put the straw in there? They're like, just don't say straw.
Yeah, like I checked the wrapping, and it doesn't say recyclable or anything like that. Like
just says brown.
Yeah, I think they're just like,
nah, don't worry about it. It's brown.
Yeah. Turtles can't see these ones.
That's all good. It's brown. We did it. I don't know. Go back to the plastic straws. That's what I think everyone like I don't think anybody's going to raise a stink because they're like anybody looking thinks that this is paper. And I'm certainly not complaining about a plastic straw.
Also, I know your non-recycling ass has talked about this before, but
bitch, we have to recycle here.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, but you're not doing it because you care about the earth.
No, there's 7 fossil fuel companies do 80% of the pollution in the world.
I knew you were going to say that exact stat again. Also,
I'm sorry. The only stat that matters?
I don't know if it's true.
Google it.
I will. Can we Business Tom, can you Google that for us?
Let him take the ass scraping. That's why we need a producer for this thing.
Yeah, true. I don't want to have to Google stuff and have old Socrates. Maybe Socrates can be our producer.
That would be kind of sick.
And
I bet he would have some thoughtful insights he could pop in with.
I'd love to hear Socrates.
Yeah.
Every time he Googles something.
Socrates, his only 0 of the week as a kid that like wouldn't put out.
Oh my God.
This one's probably our darkest one yet.
Yeah, will you guys let us know if we lost you on the whole Greek kid thing? On the whole
hour of us referencing rape and kids.
Oh man. Pedophilia, it's been around for forever. I don't know why I'm still talking about it.
It's a tale as old as time.
Shout out to Dane Cook for being an absolute creep.
That's not a great look for the comedians at large.
Also, now it's like I saw like a deep dive on some girl's Instagram or whatever, and there's like tons of pictures of him hanging out with like 15, 16-year-olds.
Here's grossness aside, illegality aside.
Okay.
What are they talking about?
Yeah, how are you even interacting? He's 50.
How are you finding common ground with a 15-year-old?
He's 50 years old.
Yeah, at a level where you're like, I think this could go somewhere.
I think this is the woman I want to spend the last 8 years of my life with.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I talked to a 22-year-old and I'm like, I'm going to kill myself.
Yeah, dude.
This is heartbreaking.
I know. I don't, that's insane.
I mean, what are you doing at 15? You're like in algebra class?
Yeah.
What is 15?
Yeah, sophomore year.
Freshman? Sophomore?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's disgusting.
Like
Gross.
you're reading like To Kill a Mockingbird. Are you kidding me? Dane's running bits by you?
Yeah, Dane. Dane. What a fucking stupid name. All right, so now we've made enemies of Dane Cook on the pod. Hell yeah.
Oh, suck our dinkies, Dane Cook. You stink. You were. Although I will say, I thought he was funny when I was a lot younger. And when he was a lot younger.
Yeah.
But he's got that. Him and Mickey Rourke have the same plastic surgeon. I mean, he looks terrible.
God, it's so great. It looks like someone is walking around behind him, holding his face back.
Well, it's one of those things where, like, there's
job.
a thing with people that get a lot of plastic surgery where they look like they cross over to like, well, you don't even look like a human being anymore.
It's a weird tipping point where for a while it's like, oh, you're not aging, you're not aging, you're not aging, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, you're a dog.
Oh, God, it's like concerning.
Well, because shit is melting behind the fake stuff.
Right.
So
and they're just pulling that skin as tight as it can go.
Yeah, but then it's like still here is like kind of like old.
Weird.
Like side of the neck and head is like old, but then it's
because if they're like getting that much, and they look at themselves and they're like looking pretty good.
Wow, that
like,
went well.
But that's what's weird is like that's not what young people look like.
No, I've never seen a young.
I've never seen a
22-year-old
like that looks like a goblin, and I'm like, boy, look at that, just piece of ass. It's you don't look like a person.
Yeah,
it's insane,
dude. And let me tell you, I think everyone out in this city, in this little town out here out west, is I think everyone has plastic surgery. Are
you seeing a bunch of
Botox? A lot of Botox.
I think Botox is pretty normal though.
Yeah, but I think they overdo it eventually.
Is there like an overly Botox thing? Because I don't know. Or they just there's no expression on their face.
Yeah, like just solid foreheads, and like
so
high cheekbones where like they can't really move their eyes at all.
See, what is that like? I feel like people get shit like, well, obviously Botox is like getting an injection, but it's like fillers. I think fillers is a thing.
It's the same shit. Yeah,
where people are like putting it in their cheekbones and their lips. You ever see somebody with the giant lips and you're like, hey, everyone knows those aren't real.
And they don't even look good. I don't get that.
No, they don't look real. It looks like you're in pain.
Yeah, I'm like, did you get a bee sting?
I know.
On both your lips?
It looks like you stuck your head in a fucking hornet's nest. And they're like, all right, out here looking hot.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
I love Pat McGann has an unbelievable bit about this where his wife he found out through his doctor that his wife got Botox, and he's like, fucking, she got Botox in her forehead. He wasn't supposed to tell me. He accidentally let it slip. I got home. I was like, hey, I found out about the Botox, and she did not look surprised. It's so good.
Yeah, that's really, really good.
Shout out
Pat McGann. Watch his special. He's opening for Sebastian all over the world.
Oh, he's so good.
He needs the roommates bump.
Absolutely.
A Chicago legend, Tom.
Yeah, maybe the only one to ever do it from Chicago.
T. Murph.
And T. Murph. Yeah, there we go.
Calvin.
He was in LA.
Oh, right.
Anyway,
I wish it was just that was riveting for everybody.
I just got dark for a second where I was like, fuck, was moving a mistake? Should I stay? I think I'm moving back.
Like, all right, we're going back to Chicago. Chicago, here we come.
That would be amazing if we just announced a huge move back to Chicago. The roommates
like, what?
And
this is very underwhelming.
Stop making it sound like this is the next step.
Yeah.
We're finally ready to move to Chicago.
All right, we failed in the big city. We're moving to Chicago.
Oh man,
I'm going back in December. I'm looking forward to it.
Maybe I'll try to be there.
Yeah, you should do that. That'd be fun. We'd have like a fun time.
Yeah, that'd be. I'd say we could have 2 or 3 fun nights at least, minimum.
I would say bare minimum, yeah.
Bare minimum
2 to
2 or
3.
3. Yeah.
Stretch that to 4. Now we got something cooking, Tom.
Now we got some problems on our hands.
Now we got something. I think I'm going to be there through. I'm trying to be like the 9th through maybe the 18th, and then just fly on back to Louisiana and celebrate the birth of Santa.
I will come on the 11th, and I'll be there till the 16th.
Huge.
I just decided we just did it right there. Look at that, you guys. I know this is what you want out of a podcast is more scheduling stuff. So I don't know what other dates can we talk about.
I'm getting back in touch with Darnell. I'm having him book our flights too, because he's gonna be like, look, just don't pay for shit. Do you want to fly the plane? Honestly, it's United. We don't care.
Wait. You're too close to the microphone again.
This mic situation,
you're leaning, you're making out with it there a second ago.
Well, I'm trying to. This mic, it's too hot, it's too cold. I don't know what to make of this mic, Tom.
I don't know. We got to figure it out, but it's fine.
This is the one you said. This is the mic to get, Tim.
I know, and I might have made a mistake. I don't know. I've been known to do that from time to time. Oh my god! What else? What else you got cooking here? Well, I think we're almost actually up, but we got to.
Where are we at?
I think we're at like 50. I keep forgetting to start a timer.
Yeah, I think we started about an hour ago. Let's see, where are you at, Tom? You got anything? This comes out Thursday. Ooh, we got a new sketch coming Friday.
Tomorrow.
I mean,
tomorrow. We got a little teaser coming out for you.
A little teasy. I haven't seen a first cut, Tom, and I'm getting anxious.
Guess what? I haven't made a first cut.
Oh boy.
This is how we've worked for forever. I always make it the day before.
Yeah, and then I get a text at 3 a.m, and then we text until 6 a.m.
Yes.
And then we have it in a spot where everyone's happy.
And then the
internet explodes roughly 2 to 3 hours after that.
Yes, it breaks often.
We got some heaters in the chamber though, Thomas. I'm excited to see these.
I think so too. I think it's going to be great. I don't know. Footage could suck. We haven't seen it yet.
No, don't even put that evil on these.
No,
Tom.
it's gonna be great. I think this one that comes out tomorrow is gonna be a little heater. So please watch. And you guys, it's big if you share and you tell a friend and you tell, maybe even more so, tell someone who actively doesn't like you and maybe won't like us, because then they'll comment bad stuff on the video and that'll just help the algorithm start an argument.
Whatever your thoughts are on the sketches, just put them on the internet.
Put them on the internet.
Don't DM and say, hey, this is funny.
Oh God, one of my least favorite things in the world.
Don't do that. Just put it in the comments.
Put it in the comments, and if you can start an argument, do it.
Yeah. Say that maybe Socrates was onto something.
There we go. He was onto someone, I'll tell you that. Oh my God.
But don't send a heart react. Don't DM and say, hey, I really like this.
Like it, comment, share it. For the love of Christ.
Tell your friends. God damn it. We're out here putting our heart and souls on the line here.
Yeah, I think this one
I got 2 years left to be alive. I would like something to hit.
Dude, we'd like to go viral once before that happens.
Well, we did actually. We only got burned. We went viral one time and we got burned.
I know we did. We went viral once and then SNL stole it 6 days later, and we're here now.
We're not thrilled about it. I still remember Tom's righteous anger. That was incredible.
Yeah, I was so mad. I was just DMing everyone. We should do something, right? We should talk to SNL.
And everybody was like, Tom.
Oh, boy.
Sweet Thomas.
Go to bed, Tom. It was like 2 a.m.
You're just drafting a strongly worded letter. You just have the same draft that you used for Lauren Mikers and the USPS.
It's the same thing. It's this shit is fucked. How are you going to make it up to me? And Lauren was not as cool about it.
No, Lauren had his minions. Well, his minions staked out the roommate-in-law studios for a little while. Remember, we had goons around us for a little while.
Yeah, well, we never there was a couple vans that parked across the street.
But they were like clearly doing surveillance.
They were. They did a good job of making it look like they were taking their kid to soccer practice at the park across the street.
scaring the shit out of us.
Yeah, they were threatening our lives.
Yes, and we stopped all future litigation shortly after that, Tom.
So, well
Saturday Night Live
played,
doesn't fuck
Lauren.
around. Yeah.
Well played.
Ooh, your cool power and resources. Shut down the roommates.
Cool, dude. Balls in your court. I don't even know what that means.
Let's see.
Okay,
hot thing coming out. I'll be in. Let's see, Astoria, Queens tomorrow at QED.
Fun show.
Come on down. Yeah,
very fun show.
Come on down. I'm gonna be zipping a bit. I might even do some new, Tom.
Absolutely, go to that. If you're in New York, go to QED tomorrow night.
It's gonna slap. I told myself I was doing new the other night, and I completely wimped out.
Did you even like? You had it in the set list, and then you.
Oh, it was in there.
Yeah,
I'd gone over it in the shower. New was coming out, and then I completely wussed.
Done that a million times.
Well, you know when you're cooking and you're like, "Well, I don't want to ruin this. This is. I don't
want to ruin this. Yeah. What if I? Yeah. I mean, I might. I'm not going to be on stage again for 6 months. That's how I'm viewing every set right now. I'm like, well, I just savor
enjoy
this.
it while you can. Yeah, like I'm just running the light every time. I'm like, hey, look, I'm doing 20. Sorry.
It's like,
I don't know when I'll get this
6 minute guest spot. It's like every show right now is like the last rib on a rack of ribs, and I'm like, please God, savor it.
Savor the sweet little flavor. It hurts.
Anyways,
it hurts.
This weekend, no, not this weekend. A week from today, so the 18th, 19th, the 18th, I'm headlining a show in Houston, Texas. Secret Group. Please come.
Ooh, Secret Group slaps.
I don't want to have to bomb in front of an empty room for 30 minutes. So
Secret Rooms are great. They get people in there for sure.
I think it'll be good. So that, and then I'll be featuring for the weekend at Riot Comedy with Kelsey Cook, the 19th and 20th. And then, I'll be at my cousin's wedding the week after that. So if you guys want to come to that, you can do that too. That's in Minnesota.
Come check out. Come see me drinking 6 to 8 gin and tonics. I don't know. I'll probably say something stupid.
I'll get a couple pops in there for sure. I'm going to pitch my Socrates bit to the family.
Do that during your toast. I just wanted to run this by some people.
Ting, 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 ting. Ting. Is this anything? And then I pull out my notebook. Is this so
tell me if this is something by the way, congrats on the marriage, but Socrates, so
whatever this was,
like pedophilia was like pretty big.
It was like big, and like I guess they're still around too. Do you guys know Dane Cook?
You just go full stream of consciousness. How do you even relate to a 15-year-old 25 minutes later?
Everyone's like whispering. They're like, they talked about this on the pod last week.
None of this is improvised. They talked about this.
This was kind of ripped out in the pod already. But sure, we'll let them act like it's new.
Yeah, have your fun, Tom.
Everyone just kind of slowly moves into the next room. I'm left alone.
They just cut the mic off at some point. You're just screaming into a soundless microphone.
You get me 4 gin and tonics in, I'll power right through that.
Show must go on, Tom. I mean, come on. Okay, so you're around with Kelsey, Houston, Astoria. Come support the roommates. We're having fun. We're out here riffing and raffing.
Wait, a couple people are in LA. I have one very fun LA show coming up, but actually, no, it's too far away to promote. It's too embarrassing. So we're going to talk about that later.
Save that for 3 pods from now.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Because then you're only 2 weeks out.
Yeah, dude. Like, exactly right. God Lord. Damn it. We made a huge mistake.
Come on out December 1st. I'm doing 8.
I think it's an outdoor show too.
Oh, Thomas.
I'm going to cry, you guys. I went on a hike and I cried on Saturday, so I'm fully adapted to LA.
You're just now bringing up a cry?
Oh, yeah. Dude, I cry all the time now, though. So,
well, are these sad cries?
I don't know. It's like instead of just like processing a lot of emotions, I'm just like, what if I just cried instead?
What if I just really got one out? I watched Flight today. Boohooed.
Oh yeah, I mean a movie cry is so fun, dude.
Also, because it's like a free cry because I'm crying about a lot of other things, but I'm like, yeah, this movie's so sad.
Yeah. Now that right there, young Jim Smith, Could be a little bit.
Is that what we refer to as a bit sometimes?
That could be a little bit.
All right.
Yeah. You're crying because that is what Pixar is built on. Is like,
yes.
It's like, yeah, you're definitely crying because this kid has to move to San Francisco or whatever, Inside Out. But then you're crying about your childhood best friend, your misunderstandings with your parents, all this shit. It's Pixar can really sneak a free cry in there.
I mean, I take any moment for a free cry because I'm like, no, it's not like this inner sadness that I can never shake. It's that it's like Denzel Washington. He just admitted that he's an alcoholic at the very end of this movie.
Yeah,
he finally came to terms with who he actually is. This has nothing to do with me never being able to find happiness or be.
No, dude, it's like the dog came back. It's like, oh man, whew, I did not.
Ooh, holy shit!
That coming. Oh man, so they just met at prom. Jesus,
I don't remember the Sandlot being this sad. Holy shit!
That dog wasn't actually that much of a beast. He's like a normal dog.
It's kind of a nice dog the whole time. How do you get all those baseballs under there?
Man, a lot of people thought he was mean. He was just trying to make it in New York as a comedian the whole time. The dog?
So he got a late start on his dreams, but he's giving it a go. They're like, wait, are we still talking about the Sandlot?
Lizzie's sitting on the couch 2 feet over from you like, Tim, are you still talking about the dog?
Are you even talking to me?
Hey, anyways. Glad
boy,
that
BetterHelp.com.
BetterHelpforTim.com.
BetterHelpforJimSmith.com.
Oh boy. All right. I need to leave and go to this show because I think I'm going to be late to it. By the way, it's not a show I'm booked on. I just want to clear the air before anyone freaks out. It's not a show I'm booked on. I'm attending a show.
Tom's going to pay another 2-drink minimum and a cover charge to go sit in the front row and get heckled. You'll love to see that.
Oh, I hate LA. All right.
All right.
We love you guys.
Bye.
He married my sister, now we're living together. We're roommates in law.
Roommates in love.